Well, hi again. My name's Jonathan from Rock On Music, and we're the provider of Guitar Club at your school. And this week we're going to be working on a song called Free Falling. It's a very well-known classic rock song written by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It's been redone by lots of other bands, most recently by guitar player John Mayer. If you have a chance to listen to a version that he did, it's really, really nice. The version we're going to be doing uses a chord called the D chord. And D chord is one that we've learned in other songs. Can in D was one that we used the D chord quite a bit. Has kind of this triangle shape that we form with our first three fingers. Now what makes Free Fallin' fun to play is that while we strum the D chord almost the whole song, there are notes in it that keep changing. And it sounds like this. If you listen to the top note, that's the note that's changing. It's going 2, 3, 3, 2, 0. And the trick is playing the chord and strumming it while those notes change. Now I'm going to give you a chance to see that up close, and that's going to be the main thing we're working on today. Now the good news is if you can play that part of the song, you can play the whole song, because that D pattern starts from the very beginning and takes you all the way through to the end of the song. There are other parts to play. The next part on the second line on your music is called a solo fill, and that all happens just on the fourth string, and you're going to use your first and your third finger. Remember, not just using one finger and sliding around, but using more than one finger, you're going to play the solo riff. And here's what that looks like up close. Now the last part that's on your music is a section that I'd call kind of like an instrumental break in the song. And the guitar players use chords called power chords. Now power chords have turned up in lots of our songs, and once you get this shape, your first finger and your third finger separated by 2 frets and 1 string, once you get that shape, you can slide it around anywhere. Now what makes this a bit tricky is that you're going to have to move that shape pretty quickly. It sounds like this. That's up to the full tempo. When you practice it, I want you to practice it much slower than that. And here's what it looks like up close. Now you might notice at the bottom of the music you'll see some chords written out. Now those are what I'd call the full chords for this song. Now I said at the beginning that you could play that D shape the whole song, and that would be correct, and that's true. But if you look down at the bottom, the way to play this, or the way Tom Petty plays this, is using full chords, and it's much more complicated because you're using all 4 fingers. Now if you watch me, you'll see how these different shapes get formed. Really there's only 3, which is what makes it not too bad. And here's what it looks like up close. Well, I hope you have a great time practicing Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. This is a fantastic song to know because whenever someone asks you, hey, can you play something on the guitar for us? I heard you've been learning how to play. As soon as you play Free Fallin', they're going to recognize it right away and you'll feel like a rock star. Remember that our music and the backing practice tracks are on our website at rockonmusic.org, and you'll need your password and log-on username that's on the bottom of your sheet you were given in class. Have a great week.